Yeah, you gotta get that Area 51. Yeah. Well, it's been out a while. From the you ain't gotta
NFL
mess
on
with
EA
Cody no
Sports
more.
brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America
Yeah.
Stadium here in
Yeah,
Charlotte.
that Cody
Just
had
a
to
moment
keep
ago,
doing
the
the build
lights, the
over and doing
cameras,
the
the
build. I'm
action,
like,
all the
man.
pyrotechnics. Everything was ablaze. Everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium.
Nah, I
as
go
Carolina
to it's a
emerged
free
from
app you
their
can get
tunnel.
for that.
And
It's
we are
called
ready to
TTV.
go as the Panthers get set to match up with the
You
Chicago
can get pay-per-view,
Bears.
all that stuff on there. Yeah, it's on Area 51
This is taken
too,
about 7
but
yards
Area
deep.
51, it's like live, like everything live. Like,
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard
like
line.
$5 a month, $5 a month. Oh yeah, Cody terrible. Cody is terrible. yeah, Cody, it just makes you
Now Trubisky on first down. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Like, AB, man, fight, man. God dang. Let the hands go. I know he just be, I don't know what he be doing. He be holding back. They be saying, man, let the hands go. Let them go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
18.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Oh.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
Oh, shit, I missed
the offense
that.
never got a chance to really get a hold of it.
Play.
The defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Good kick. Bounce. Woo.
Well, as they take the field here for the next drive, let's talk about the AFC Championship game. How excited are you for Mahomes and Brady, Chiefs and Patriots?
I'm very excited because, remember, this is a rematch game, just like in the NFC, where they played in the regular season, but this time the site is different. Regular season, they were in Foxborough, and Tom Brady and the Patriots won late against Kansas City. But how about this? The first quarterback to have a 50-touchdown season, Tom Brady, he's taking on the latest to do so in Patrick Mahomes.
And you've also got the likely MVP in Mahomes against arguably the greatest to do it all time. The storylines here just at the quarterback position are limitless.
Yeah, and remember we said they met in the regular season? It was 43-40. The win for the Patriots in Foxborough, but Kansas City walked out of there vowing revenge.
Gotta go.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Dang, what part you don't understand? Oh, what you think I'm for with it?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. No doubt it was a good season for McCaffrey. Finishes 6th in the league in rushing the football over 1,000 yards. But how about what he did in the pass game?
Imagine if he just focused on one or the other, the kind of numbers he could put up. Instead, combining fantastic season, over 1,000 on the ground, over 100 catches in the air. This guy can flat out do it all. And if they weren't worried about injury, he'd return punts and kickoffs as well. He's a dynamic player.
Those 107 catches. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of about 8.
Oh, that shit was too funny, bro. Yeah.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Oh, shit.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Complete to right. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
How far that is.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Oh, it's hard.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's the first carry for Joey Cohen.
Oh, good. God.
There he goes.
Bro, where's my players there? Where are they at?
A big play there. 60 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I'm just raining like crazy out.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Attention shifting back to Carolina as they come onto the field. And you talked about it earlier. They started 6-2. Everything was looking good. Then 7 losses in a row in 2018. Besides Cam Newton retooling and not maybe running as much, what else needs to happen in Carolina?
I have to start with Cam Newton and his running, because they've wanted him to run the ball less in recent years. But what's that expression that Cam used? A lion's got to roar. Running the football is a part of me. And it allows him to feel like he's part of the game. Well, they've got to be more judicious about that. He just has to get healthy, because he was throwing the football better than he ever had in his career. But I do think the injury changed everything for Carolina, because when he couldn't make the throws necessary, it really hurt them moving the ball downfield and put a lot of pressure on their defense.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. A spin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Newton now to throw. Wright's got it. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Say what?
No.
Yeah.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like...
Another run, this time McCaffrey.
Oh, my
And he went
God.
nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Alright, we're gonna miss this. Damn, another 50-yarder.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
There we go.
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Well, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Distance wasn't the problem, but he did need some help from the right upright, and he got it. A little kiss and in.
Yeah, fortunately caught on the inside of the upright, and that pushed it through. This isn't like a baseball foul pole where you hit any part of it, and it can't.
That nigga too fast, man. God damn.
Touchdown!
Then everybody on the other side. Didn't nobody come over.
A great play there with a return of 102 yards. And the Bears are in for 6.
That nigga no more.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Well, partner, let's look ahead to the NFC Championship game while we got a second. Sunday, 3 Eastern, Rams, Saints. What do you think about that matchup?
I'm loving the matchup, and it's right back at the site where they played in the regular season. And the Saints got out to a 21-point lead, and the Rams reeled them in before the Saints won it by 10 down the stretch. Here's where I think the biggest matchup of the game is. Marcus Peters, corner for the Rams, against Michael Thomas, receiver of the Saints.
Well, we can't
in the last game, Michael Thomas really got over on him, over 200 yards receiving. And the Saints said that was the game plan, to attack Marcus Peters. He vowed it would be different if they met again. Here's his opportunity this Sunday.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of
Come on, y'all
scrimmage
got a lot better than that now. Come on now.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Off the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
20.
They will go for it. Now Newton. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. For the Chicago Bears, Charles, as kind of the dust settles on this season, how do you think that they will remember it? Because right now, the fresh wound is there with the missed field goal. We get that. But this is a pretty good season they just had.
It certainly has been. Remember, they were last in the NFC North in 2018. They won the division in 2019. Their first NFC North title since 2010. They acquired Khalil Mack to begin the year. And remember, they had a heartbreaking loss at
hold
Green
to a
Bay
field goal now,
on a Sunday night to open the season. A lot of teams would have gone south after that. Instead, they went 7-1 at home, won 9 of 10 to close the year. They're going to be heard from in the seasons to come.
On second down, Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Hey, I'm telling you, God dang.
A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. This is Cohen on the toss. Oh. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
What happened to that dude that was in zone? What the hell?
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Oh,
2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. He'll get it up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Yeah.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 1st and 10, Newton.
There we go.
That's complete to McCaffrey. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Newton on first down. And Thomas has it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him and make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Panthers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Newton throwing again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, a reminder to everyone out there, coming up soon, the NFL Club Championship event. Now, there are a handful of those club events that haven't been determined yet, but eventually there will be a representative from each of the 32 NFL teams. It's about $700,000 worth of prize money, and it's all going to take place live on Twitch every day at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific, starting January 30th and running through February 2nd. Don't miss it.
You're going to throw it away from your wide receiver, but don't throw it away from everybody else.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And an alley to run. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Gotta go.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
Gotta go.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, Trubisky. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run it now. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. He's going to get it running right.
Come on, man.
And he is in.
Like
Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
So no, nobody
script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight first down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way.
And his first carry, he loses the football.
Man,
and I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they run with Howard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
And we bring everybody up. Let's go.
A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Trey Burton from 6 yards away. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish tight matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
My man can't come to the line like that, though. Yeah, dang.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
My man get goddamn pancake.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th.
Hey. 4 down, 20. 20.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And they will not
Bro,
be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
God damn, those niggas do everything, bro.
Gotta go.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Tight end right. Blue. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
This is Howard on 2nd down. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. They come out here in the eye. On 4th down, it's Howard. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jordan Howard, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears add on. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they